Clyde has been travelling, just travelling around, looking for adventure, is what he's currently doing.
Where has he currently arrived to?
To my knowledge, or to Clyde's knowledge, he's just coming upon the city of Dremorne.
Yes, he is. Beautiful city. Like, there's a large marble castle on the hill. As you walk in, the markets are bustling with everyone in the morning trying to grab their stuff to start the day. So you're heading towards your Arnie's place, Arnie Clarissa.
That is the plan.
Yep. So you find a door.
I knock loudly on it. Aunt Clarissa, are you there?
She opens the door. Oh, it's been too long. I thought you were dead. And she gives you a big hug.
I go back, obviously.
Yeah. She's short, got that Spextat elvish kind of face, human
Runs
body.
in the family.
Yeah. Is the purple eyes also run in the family, or is that just because you're special?
Yeah, we can say Clyde's purple eyes are a shared trait.
Yeah, also purple eyes then. Oh, come in! Ah, it's been too long.
It's been far too long, Auntie.
I'll just put on a pot of tea. Her house is it's modest. It's not like massive, but it's pretty good. It's not bad. So what have you been up to?
Oh, I've been travelling around the entire continent, just looking for an adventure,
Oh, that's how you get into trouble, though.
My mother says the same thing every time I write.
Oh, how is she?
Doing well the last time I saw her. Just, doing the same thing as always. Sticking to the roads.
That's good to hear. You hear her... and she goes, oh, so what's that? And to the door. At the door, there's a big guy. He's kind of got a purplish shirt. He's got an axe on his belt. Here for the protection money. Oh yeah, I'll just be a moment. She rifles through a drawer. Goes, here it is, and gives him a pouch with sounds like a fair bit of coin.
The protection money, Auntie.
Oh yeah, that's just the family. They keep good care of us, but they can't do it for free. Yes.
Are you being threatened?
No. They make sure nothing bad happens to us. Then the big guy just closes the door and leaves.
Alright, he was
just goes, thank you. Yeah, he's not getting in. He's not bothering that.
Yeah. Are you sure nothing untoward is going on here, aren't you?
Of course not. They just make sure no one bad comes and robs me or anything. They keep the community safe. They're a force for good.
Right.
At this point, she probably pours a cup of tea for both of you.
Lovely. What sort of tea is it?
Basic. I don't know. Just a
basic.
It's a normal Xenilian tea.
Yeah, it's just black tea.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry for asking.
I don't drink tea. I don't know. I should.
It's all right. It's English breakfast.
Yeah. So I don't know. So where have you been? Tell me about the places you've travelled.
I've been all over. I haven't been travelling for too long since I left. Since I left the fort, but
The fort? That sounds dangerous.
No, it's a fort. What else could be safer?
I suppose you're right.
Yeah,
I haven't seen you since you were this tall, and she just It's
yeah.
it's like up to her hip, maybe.
Yeah. What? It has been quite a while, but I'm a paladin now.
A paladin.
A paladin of Tarakai.
Oh, Tarakai. I don't know if I agree with all the fighting that they do.
Well, you know, sometimes you have to, like those nice men that just took a big bag of coin. Sometimes you have to fight to protect others from mean people.
Oh, I think it would just be better if no one had to fight.
Well, yes. It probably would be preferable if nobody had to fight. That would be, you know, yes, you're right there, aren't you? But tell me more about these people offering you protection.
Oh, you know, they're just the family. They don't really bother me much. They just every now and again they ask for protection because they keep the community safe. But you know, no one can do anything for free, so they have to ask for donations. And we're all happy to give it to them.
And they've never done anything untoward to you.
No, of course not.
Do you know where I could find them if I wanted to speak to them?
I don't know. You could ask the man who just came here, but I guess it's not worth making a fuss.
Okay, whatever you say. So how have you been here in Dremorne?
I've been good. I'm just working in an inn not too far from here.
Oh, an inn?
Yeah, they serve very good food.
What's it called?
The Thorns Rose. Oh my! Oh, I need to be getting there. Oh, so I just need to get changed. I'll be right down. And she scurries off into a room.
Scurries at all fours. Like Golem. Leave.
Alright, after a few minutes she comes out. She's got a basic just kind of apron kind of thing. I just need to stop by we'll be going down Temple Street, so I'll just hop in a few of them, make sure I have my blessings for the day, and then I need to go to the market to grab some things, and then we'll be right there. Right. Do you mind helping me carry some stuff from the market?
It'd be my pleasure.
Thank you. So she leaves. You go down the road, and you reach Temple Street, which seems aptly named for the first building you see is a large kind of cathedral.
Or a temple, if you will.
Cathedral's probably the best word for it. It's a large, I don't know. It's a large stone building. It's got stained glass of a kind of stylized sun, and Clarissa just walks in. There's just when you walk in, there's some like a bunch of pews, like a red carpet. So there's a few priests around, just kind of, there's a few people just praying in the pews. Clarissa goes and sits down and starts to pray. In the back corner you see kind of another shrine, small shrine. Probably about, I don't know, you walk in there. So what do you do?
I like to get a good look at that small shrine.
Yep. When you get to the small shrine, it's just kind of got like symbols of the moon, some few candles, just a basic shrine to Nadir.
Nadir.
Yeah, since you're fairly certain you're in a shrine of Zenith. judging by all the sun kind of imagery.
The sun, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Zenith, warrior princess.
Not quite. Zenith, the sun god who has come down to help humanity. And when I say humanity, I mean all the humanoid races.
All the humanoid races.
Yeah.
But quite a diverse range of it. That's why all the pews come in different shapes and sizes. We've got pews for the gnomes and the dwarves and the...
No. Unfortunately, they are not. They are all uniform. I just didn't bother making them uniform.
Suspension of disbelief, I get you.
Yeah. Probably the head priest. She's just kind of talked to a few people. Clarissa finishes up and goes, "All right, let's go."
Alright, leads the way.
Yep. You go basically just 2 doors down. There's another church where you walk in. It's fairly similar to the Zenith one, except not as big or like as Sun, but it's kind of similar setup, just smaller.
Yeah.
And on the back wall there's like an altar still, probably a small altar. And on the back wall there's a large dragon skull.
Like a proper, like an image?
No, like an actual skull.
Metal.
Yeah, there's also a door off to the side that's open.
It's open?
Yeah, it looks like a kind of a newly renovated place.
Yeah. And can I tell what god?
You do know what god. You could probably easily tell, judging by the massive dragon skull, it would probably be Idrigan.
Idrigan.
The dragon god.
Not to be confused with Midrigard.
No, not to be confused with that.
Yeah.
Give me a religion check, actually. That's decent.
22.
22.
Clyde doesn't pray. Clyde goes,
So, you definitely know Idrigan as the dragon god. Where's my gods? Where's Idrigan? Idrigan, the All-Father. He holds like aspects of gods and has a large collection of kind of godly artifacts and such, and made dragons. And you can probably guess that the door coming off might be to like a small place for worshipping Barn, which is a new god.
New god?
Yeah.
What is Barn about?
Storing
the animals?
You don't know. You don't actually currently know what Barn is about.
So I don't know a lot about Barn.
There is, if you look in, you can see a dragonborn who a white. He's kind of got scales of white. He's like a kind of draconic. Don't think you've seen a dragonborn before. Maybe one, if at all.
Alright. I start to freak out. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. He's got
reach for my weapon.
He's got priestly kind of robes.
Okay. Clyde will walk up to him.
Ah, hello there. Interested in hearing the word of Barn?
Absolutely, good sir. My name is Clyde. I'm a paladin of Tarok-Ai, but I'm always interested in hearing more about the other gods.
Ah, I think the Barn would get along with Tarok-Ai, since Barn is the god of honor.
Does sound like they get along to me, sir.
Yes.
What more can you tell me about Barn? He's a new god, is he not?
Yes, he was made a god by none other than Idragan, who bestowed the aspect of honor onto Barn. I personally follow him because he freed me from my torment. And since then, I realized he is the best, he is the true god of honor.
He freed you from your torment?
Yes,
Literally or figuratively?
literally. I was a slave under Terranitus, but Barn saved me.
Well, that does seem like a good reason to follow someone to me.
Yes. And I hope others will learn the good ways of Barn.
Amen. Is that what you do here? Is that what Barn does? Do they do the amen thing?
I don't know if there's much tradition yet.
Well, I mean, it's new.
He only became a god less than 20 years ago.
Does he talk to you directly, or?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Do you like kind of? Well, if there's no like traditions, like what do you do? Do you make it up on the spot?
I tell the stories of his greatness.
You
Tell him that he was once part of the Terminal expedition. And he fought with great skill and honor.
I'm surprised he didn't say great honor. I mean, if he got bestowed the aspect of honor as to become a god, it is probably great honor. Rather
Yes.
extraordinary honor, if you think about it. Potentially didn't even need to be skilled, just honorable.
He is very skilled, though.
Oh,
I've
no
seen
doubt,
it
no
myself.
doubt. If he was a hero in the terminal expedition, he would be very skilled. It was more honorable, methinks.
Yes, he does have more honor than skill, but it's a lot of skill.
Maybe don't say that too loud, though. What you hear about Barn, he has more honor than skill.
I suppose you are right. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
And also with you. Glide backwards. Not literally glide. Clyde can't do that yet. Oh no, that's going to be confusing. Clyde will glide away.
Yep. Clarissa's done. She was kind of just waiting for you at this point.
Yeah, she was praying to
Idragan.
Nidragan, not to be confused with Dremorne or with Bar.
So get to the next church, and it's at the front there's a symbol of a book, which you may recognize as the symbol of the erudite librarian, which is a fitting name as you walk into what is basically just a library.
Clyde resists the urge to call out nerd at everyone he sees.
Yep. So Clarissa goes up to a priestess. So when you walk into the kind of church library thing, there's like in the corner there's a bunch of children being taught. There's like a blackboard up front, a priest that just writing stuff on the blackboard and teaching the children. Clarissa goes up to a different priest and goes, okay, thank you. Here's the books I borrowed. Mind if I pick out a few more? She goes, of course. Knowledge is for all.
Just a public library, how lovely.
Welcome to the Church of the Erudite Librarian.
Thank you for being so welcoming.
Of course. Knowledge is what sets us apart from animals. It is what gives life meaning.
Absolutely.
Is there any knowledge you could share with us that we may not already have?
I don't have any books on me. But if you like, I'll keep a lookout for wise scholars in their books, in their tomes.
Thank you.
Off the top of my head, don't eat the yellow snow.
Of course, yeah.
I recently spent a few years up in the mountains, and I can tell you that. Never trust your friends if they tell you to eat the yellow snow. It's a trick.
She's just kind of trying to stifle a laugh. Yes, I imagine that's something to avoid.
And if you think that the snow is about to become yellow, but it turns red instead, then you should go see a healer.
She just kind of laughs. I'll keep that in mind.
Excellent. You do that. You do that.
Clarissa, finishes grabbing some books, hands it to Neneke. She writes what books they are down, hands the books back to her. Thank you. We'll be on our way. So, a few more buildings down, and what appears to be just a workshop. But you walk in, there's just a bunch of benches everywhere. It's like where you'd expect an altar to be in a church or something is just an anvil.
Nice.
And on the back wall there's a kind of a wheel of arms. So it's like one arm on the next, on the next, on the next. It just kind of spins around to make a wheel.
Oh my god, it spins.
It doesn't actually spin, but...
Oh, damn it. Just go up to it and spin it.
It is not currently spinning.
Oh, nice. One of these days.
So there's a few kind of pews or places to sit down and pray. As you walk in, there's a little bell, and the banging in the back stops. Out walks a dwarf. He's got a leather apron on, got a bunch of pockets, a hammer on his side. Not quite like yours. It's more of a work hammer rather than a fight hammer.
Yeah, more of a hit metal to make better things.
Yeah, on his apron he's got the wheel of arms on it again.
The Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, and you recognise the symbol as the symbol of Danar.
Dana.
Danar,
Knew her
the
once.
dwarven god of crafts.
Dana, I hardly knew her.
So the dwarf. Oh, hey there! It's good to see a paladin of Tarakai.
Yeah, it's me. I'm just a paladin of Tarak. Hi, my name's Clyde. What's yours?
My name's Morph.
Morph of Dana.
Yes.
So what do you do here, Morph?
Mostly I mostly just make my tools to get closer to Dana. It's the belief that dwarves that when dwarves die, their souls go into their greatest tools, and hopefully one day those tools will eventually be welcomed back into Mountain Forge.
The Mountain Forge?
Yes.
Like the big mountain forge in the sky?
You could say that. What brings you here?
I'm just here escorting my auntie. Gesture. Tell me,
Dana. Oh, continue.
what do you do with the tools that you make here once you're done with them? Do you sell them?
Sometimes I sell them, but most of the time I give them to those who need them.
It's very generous.
Yes. It's the only way to perfect my craft.
Yeah.
Dana and Tarakai have a very good relationship.
Loving, some might say.
What?
Loving, some might say.
Not quite.
Might-
Dana actually made the sword that Tarakai uses. Or should I say Tarak uses?
Oh yes, that Tarak uses. I suppose that would be more correct, wouldn't it?
Yes, my bad.
Do you think they kiss sometimes?
I'm not so sure about that one.
It's like, you know, just a wee kiss between friends.
I don't think they're that close.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're probably right. It was absurd of me to think. Absurd, you know, it's just a silly little head cannon.
Do you think we should?
do you think we should kiss? Anyway.
Yep. So, Clarissa finishes praying and then goes to leave. As you leave, Morph goes, I pray that your tools have been made sturdy enough to to stay standing.
And I pray that your tools ever improve.
Thank you. Until we get to kind of just like it's a kind of rundown wooden building. We walk in, it's like all kind of wooden. There's a bunch of kind of meditation mats on the floor. On the back you see the symbol of a sword with some hair coming out of it.
I think I recognise that one.
You should.
Looks down at Shield, looks back up at Wall, looks down at Shield. There's something oddly familiar about that symbol.
That's the same thing.
It's the same one.
Yep. You see the priest. He's got kind of a robe which, like, one arm is covered, the other arm is kind of like cut off there, and
The arm's cut off of the sleeve.
no, the sleeves cut off.
The sleeve's cut off. Okay, good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
So
regulation.
it's a
because
kind of a
we need to
Yep.
look sexy as we priest.
That's not the reason. You see that, like, he's kind of an old orc guy with the green and brown robe, exposes one arm, and you can see that he might not be as strong as he once was, but was very strong.
Oh yeah.
He was like, you can see kind of that he had muscle at some point.
And this isn't
Got it.
like a full orc or a half orc.
Full orc.
All right.
Paladin of Tarak, it is good to see you.
Priest of Tarokai, it is good to see you too.
Please, call me Krez.
Krez, please call me Clyde.
Clyde. I've waited for someone like you to come.
You've waited.
I have.
Is there something you need, brother?
I have felt a disturbance in the divine energy around these
A
parts.
disturbance in the force, you say?
Yes.
Divine forces that be.
Yes. There's something unnatural about the divine energy. and I've been waiting for someone to help investigate it.
I'd be more than happy to. Tell me more about what you mean by something unnatural.
It seems like the divine energy which surrounds us all is being taken, and I do not know where it goes.
Interesting. Do you have any leads?
I've noticed that there's been a high priest of Zenith in Dremorne recently. I think I saw him enter today, and which tells me that the Church of Zenith may have also noticed something amiss.
Do you think maybe I should speak to them?
That could be for the best.
Okie dokie. Whenabouts did you start sensing this?
It was about 2 days ago when it first started. At first it was small, but then it has grown.
That is worrisome.
It is.
Very well, brother. I will do my best to find out what is going on.
Thank you. May your action be swift and appropriate.
And also with you.
He's just gonna kind of kneel down and meditate some more.
Right.
Right, Cliff's like, okay, the market. Gotta go to the market now.
Would you like me to come?
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
Yes, please. I need someone big and strong to help me carry these boxes.
That's me.
Alright, so you walk down the street just a little bit more, turn right, and the market's just bustling with activity. There's just like people selling all sorts of stuff, mostly foods and stuff, but you know, some jewelry, some toys, whatever. So Clarissa just kind of goes around, grabs some like tomatoes or I don't know, just random, just vegetables and bread and kind of just food stuff mostly.
Yeah.
Hands you a couple boxes to just carry. Then goes, okay, it's just down here, and takes you to a nice looking inn. She goes like, Jacob, I've got the stuff from the market. Ah, perfect. Let me just put it in the kitchen. Who's this fine young man with you? This is my nephew, Clyde. This is now your auntie. Why not?
Why not?
Ah, Clyde. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you as well, friend.
She just goes back here. Gets you to put some stuff in the kitchen, which I can reveal because why not? And the storeroom.
Wow.
Probably the better spot.
Is that a pizza oven?
It's just a normal oven.
I love
just
pizza.
Okay.
Are these authentic logs?
They are logs of wood.
Amazing.
Currently, there's in the fireplace. There's a big pot, kind of just boiling. Yeah, of some sort of, I don't know, soup or something. If you take a look.
Resist the urge to taste.
Yeah, yeah. If you open the lid, you see it's just it's some sort of tomato soup.
Explains why we grabbed tomatoes.
Yep.
Perhaps they're making pasta.
So Clarissa goes, Clyde, I have to work now. I won't be off work until a little while. So just, I don't know, enjoy the city.
I shall do. It's lovely seeing you
again. It's been good seeing you. It's good seeing you. Stay safe.
You too, Auntie. Stay safe.
Yep. Alright. What do you do now?
Is that Jacob at the bar?
Yep. The big guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What can I get you?
Maybe just a pitcher of ale, if you don't mind.
Coming right up. Just 2 silver.
Hand
That's
him
what
2
it is,
silver.
right? Yep. There he goes.
Jacob, is there... Have you heard any rumours?
What kind of rumors?
Oh, you know... Just about... energy draining. Shifts in the divine forces.
That sounds... coming to the wrong guy for stuff like that.
Do you know anyone I could...
Maybe the... I don't know. Anyone who has magic?
Anyone?
Maybe some noble houses?
No.
They might have some wizards.
True, very true. Any sort of adventurous rumors you heard recently?
You could always check the job board.
Well, okay. Well, you make me sound stupid now.
No, I don't intend to.
No, it's alright. It's alright. I'm not very bright.
Me neither.
I'll drink to that. Let's go down the pitcher of ale.
Yep.
Does anybody look suspicious?
Not really. It's kind of just people going about their business.
You're right.
Oh, actually, I think I heard of some priest that Santos was a friend of Santos's. Some priest of Zenith from out of town.
Yeah. Okay. Who is Santos?
Oh, he's the... Oh, of course, you're not from around here. He's in charge of the family.
Ah, yes. The family. What do you think of them?
I think they're alright. Haven't got in the way of my business, so I'm think they're fine.
They protect you so long as you pay.
Oh, of course.
Have you ever tried not paying and see what happens?
I wouldn't dare. The casino 2 doors down could put me out of business if I'm not too nice with them.
Right. Do you know where I could go to speak to Santos?
Ooh. You've got 10 men with more weapons ahead of you in that line.
Lots of people want to speak with Santos, is what you're saying.
I'd imagine so. The rats aren't big fans.
The rats?
Yeah, they're the crew on the other side of the river.
Oh, okay. So there's no way for me to get in touch with the family.
If there is, I sure don't know.
Okay, so it's more of a they contact you sort of thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, very ominous, but absolutely not untoward. They are completely above board, just a group of fine, lovely people.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
No, well, thank you. On that note, I'm gonna head out.
Yep.
Clyde's gonna make his way towards the temple of Xena, warrior princess.
Okay, so as you head towards the temple of Zenith.
Yeah, temple of Zenith.
Zenith. So you go to temple of Zenith.
Yep.
Did you talk to someone the first time? I don't think you did.
I did not talk to someone the first time I went to the temple of Zenith.
That is fine. So go back to the temple of Zenith. Basically the same as what you just were just here.
Yeah, but this time I am looking for someone. I start with anyone who looks like they might be working there.
There's kind of a priestess. She's got kind of red and orange robes, kind of like European monk robes, kind of.
Yeah.
Like a rope around her belly and hood.
Okay, I'm good.
Can I help you?
Yeah, actually, if you don't mind, I'm looking for someone. High Priestess of Zenith had just came into town yesterday, I believe.
I haven't heard anything about this.
You haven't heard of the Priestess of Zenith that has come into the town just the other day?
I can't say that I have. We haven't been told about another priest of Zenith coming in.
Well, that sure is a spanner in the works.
Where did they come from?
Where did they go? Where did they come from, Cotton Eye? I don't know.
Because the church here hasn't changed anything.
Would it be any trouble for me to talk to the priest or priestess in charge?
Of course. I'll go get her.
Thank you.
So she goes into like kind of a back room.
Well, this is trouble.
Can I talk to the manager?
That's exactly what. Not to sound like a Karen, but can I talk to the manager?
How can I help you?
Hi, my name's Clyde.
I'm Zoe, the highest priest of Zenith in the Church of Zenith.
In the world.
No, don't know about the world, but at least our church here.
Okay, not numero uno. Absolutely.
The Dremorne Church of Zenith, at least.
Alright. I've got a problem on my hands. Because
how can I help you? How can the light of Zenith assist you?
Well, have you noticed anything weird happening with the divine powers, the divine energies?
I can't say that I have. The sun shines as it should.
Alright.
And all is good.
So you don't have... You've probably got a lower amount of midichlorians then. Okay. I've got a bit of a problem then, because I've been told by a couple of people that a priest of Zenith has recently come into town, but I've just been told by one of your priestesses that this is not the case.
There could be a priest of Zenith come in, but not one that not anyone important we've been told about.
That's a wee bit unfortunate.
If he is a priest of Zenith, I pray that you treat him well.
I don't mean anything untoward to him. I just want to ask questions.
Of course.
But you haven't noticed nothing strange happening in the town?
No, the sun and the stars and the moon all seem to shine as they should.
Well, that bit's certainly true, yes. Well, I thank you for your time.
I'm sorry I couldn't be more assistance.
It's fine. And I guess I leave.
Yep.
And Clyde, not very smart, so he's puzzled. What does he do when he's puzzled? He shuts down, so he just stands there rubbing his chin for a couple hours, and then decides to go back to the Temple of Tarakai.
Back to the Temple of Tarakai.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why not?
Sure, that makes sense.
Report what I've got so far. Is the priest still there?
Yes, he's still meditating.
Oh, he's meditating. Ah,
Yep.
shit, I can't interrupt him while he's meditating.
I mean, you could.
Is the law on my side if I do?
I suppose, yeah.
Just go up to him.
Clyde, you're back. Have you found what was wrong?
I wish I could say that I could. But no, not yet. The Church of Zenith doesn't know anything about this priest of Zenith you were talking about. Do you have any idea what I...
That is strange. Usually they're more organized than this.
Yeah, and they don't seem to have noticed the draining of the divine forces either.
No. Tarakai is the only religion that teaches just waiting and listening to the world around us.
Only we are trained to sense the force. Do you have any idea where I could find this priest? Do you know where they went?
I'm not 100% sure. Unfortunately, I do not know where they have gone.
Okay.
Was it Krez that told you about the priest?
It was this guy.
Okay, it was Krez.
It was Krez initially mentioned it, and then the Jacob mentioned him again.
Yeah.
He also mentioned Santos, but he doesn't know how to get into contact with Santos.
Makes sense, yep.
Krez, do you know anything about the family?
Yes. They provide protection and other such services around in West Dremorne.
You wouldn't have any clue how to get in contact with them, would you?
I can't say I keep that kind of company.
I cannot blame you, friend. I cannot blame you.
Yes, this place barely is standing as we talk.
That is a shame. And this is a puzzle. And I'm an idiot.
If you cannot figure it out, why not just take a seat and try to listen to what the world says
Right.
before acting? Actually, this guy's probably got to be on the center of the room because that's more aesthetically
I'll
pleasing.
sit and I'll listen for what the world
Alright.
and hopefully some omnipotent power says tells me where I'm going wrong.
So, what? That would probably be religion.
Religion.
Yep.
I'm afraid that somebody can help me because I'm too dumb to help myself.
Essentially, yeah.
Look, man. Oh wait, he's got a 10 into. I thought I was dumber than that. That's fine. That's great.
What's your 8? Oh, your 8's in something else. What is it?
I don't have an 8.
Oh, you don't have an 8.
Holy shit!
Damn.
22,
Oh my
23,
God.
24. Next we go.
You can't keep getting away with it.
Next we gonna get a 25. Just you wait.
So, as you start to meditate,
Yeah.
you try to just figure out what to do next, and you feel the energy of Krez also meditating, and you use that to just kind of
Yep.
understand the divine energy around you.
Our powers combine.
Yep. And you can feel where the drain is happening.
I can feel where it is.
You can feel the direction at least.
Okay.
You've tapped into the right frequency, so now you feel like you should be able to, if you just stop for a second, you'd be able to go somewhere else, try it again, and figure out the direction and triangulate, I guess.
Nice. Okay, I like this. I like this. Clyde's gonna jump to his feet, shout Eureka, and start going in the direction where he felt.
Just run out the door.
Just run out the door. Stop just out the door. Focus. Feel where it's going, and just sprint in that direction.
Okay, so you run back up the street.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you just like every now and again you just go.
Yeah. That's exactly it. Just... Go.
Okay, so you do this. You kind of go past it, and then you go okay, and then you turn this way, and then you turn, and you find a nice little courtyard,
Cool, yeah.
and you see an old man. He's kind of got grey, short, very short grey hair. He's in some robes that are yellow and orange, and it looks like he's being jumped by like, I don't know, 10 or more thugs.
Oh shit.
Just people with
But
weapons.
I'm only one guy.
And that's where we're going to end it.